kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Georgia's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
On the ground, it's Terrell. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Breaks free. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is caught. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Misses the receiver, incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking right, this one caught. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wolf. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Oklahoma's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
He lets it go on the move. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31. The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Cobb. He cannot escape, it's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Dropping back, it's Cobb. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Gets some space around the 30. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Now here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Push down here at their own 42. One big play has really set the tone here for a productive drive. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Georgia. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Cobb. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
It's a quick run. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. The Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Wolf. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
The pocket breaking down. He'll throw it now. Looks left and finds his target there. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. First down and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's 3rd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Georgia. A great catch and run for 6.
Of course, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wolf. And they've got the returner corralled. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw. It's Cobb. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Scrambling and throwing it deep. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Back-to-back deep shots. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. Looks to the left, pass caught. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass caught, second down now. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And they'll give it to the back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Wide open downfield. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Wolf. And the returner is brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The shotgun handoff here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. The Sooners will have to kick it away. Already punted 5 times now today. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Shaw. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
With the catch, it's Terrell. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it could be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Shaw. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wolf. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Back to throw. It's Cobb. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Slides the quick throw. The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down, they're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Makes a quick catch. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go. We'll start the fourth quarter with a field goal attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They've been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking for some space. It's Terrell. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A handoff to the back. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make make it to the marker. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Hands off to the left. Finding some room at the 25. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Fourth down and 1. You're expecting carnage at the line of scrimmage with a bunch of bodies, and instead, this back's able to bust through there and pick up huge yards.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. The Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Movement here from the tight end. First and goal, handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Leaning on the run game here late. All right, test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.